Hey, I hope you're doing really well. In today's video I wanted to share an experience with you, and I want to encourage you to feel all of your feelings. It's really important to not suppress any feelings, and I hope I can convey this by sharing something that I experienced this morning. So without any further ado, I will take you back to this morning. I was out on my morning walk, as I am very often, and just to give you a little backstory, recently I've been feeling a bit stressed, a bit anxious, and having that pressure on your chest. At least that's how I experience, like one of the things I experience when I have anxiety. And I haven't been sleeping that well. It's just been like a lot of things. I feel stressed and I feel like there's lots of things that I want to do, that I have to do, but I don't feel like I have the time or to manage everything. So I felt like, okay, I know that walks in nature always help me to feel relaxed, and it always makes me feel good. So I started walking, and halfway through I realized that it's not really working. I was listening to a podcast and tried to get my mind off of everything that was stressing me, and I felt like it's not enough with just a walk in nature. So when I came to maybe walk 2/3 of the way, I saw a little forest with a little path, and I was thinking I never walked in that forest before, so maybe I should do that today and see what's inside, explore a little. So I just walk in there, I turn off the podcast I was listening to, and just listening to all of the noises of the forest, all the birds chirping, all of the leaves swaying in the wind, and just feeling watching the sun coming through the top of the trees. And I just felt the tears just coming out my eyes. I just started to cry, and I walked there and I found a tree, and I just held on to the tree. I'm just hugging it and just cried. And I was thinking I hope no one sees me or hears me right now, because they're gonna wonder. Not because I'm embarrassed, because I don't think we should be embarrassed about what we're feeling, because crying, being sad, it's not a negative emotion. None of the emotions are negative unless you are acting out, in a negative way. If you're angry and take it out on other people, that's not good. But to feel your feelings, it's good. We have to do that. So I was just standing there hugging this tree and crying, and then I stopped, and then I don't know how long I was in there, but then I stopped and I felt like it's not good yet. So I just started crying again, and then I started to laugh. I was just looking up at this tree that I was hugging, and into the leaves of the tree, and I was just laughing with myself, because the crying turned into happiness. It was a release, an amazing release, and I felt really good. So after a while, when I felt okay, the crying everything has come out, and I feel I don't need to cry anymore, I just, I felt really happy. I felt really relaxed, calm, the pressure on my chest was gone, and I just felt gratitude and peace. So I was just walking around in the forest a little more, and just felt okay, now I don't look as red and you know, newly cried anymore, so I just walked out and walked home again. But I just want to say, like, it felt amazing. So that's what I want to tell you, and maybe hopefully inspire you to. Maybe you don't have to go into a forest and hug a tree while you're crying, but at least feel your emotions and let them come out. Because like when we bottle things up that tightly, it's gonna burst sometime, and you don't feel good. Like it's gonna affect the rest of your life. You're gonna maybe, because I knew like the night before I did snap at my parents, and like I wasn't my normal friendly happy person as I'm usually are, well, usually am, and so like in that way, like that tension can make you not act as yourself, what I'm trying to say. But after that I felt like normal again, you know, happy, and I wasn't sure if I was going to share this experience on here, but I thought like something within me said like do it, because hopefully it can help at least one person, to inspire them to actually do something similar. And yeah, I don't want people to feel like being sad or crying is something negative, because it's not. It's important to feel all of your emotions. And the anxiety part is something that I've been struggling more with like the past 10 years, because when I was 18 I was diagnosed with cancer, and after that I have really seen lots of changes in my mental health, you know, not being able to like trust my own body, and being scared of getting ill again and all of that. But I don't want to incorporate too much about that in this video, because I want this to be short and sweet. But if you are interested and want me to make a video in the future talking about my experience with cancer and everything that has come after that, I can make a video talking about it. And if you have any questions that you want me specifically to answer about this, send me a message on Instagram or an email or something, and I will answer those questions in that video. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you are having a wonderful rest of your day and week, and I will see you in the next one. Hej då!